Welcome to the Indiginerd Project.
On today's episode, we'll be talking about a guy who died doing a ponytail trick, the dilemma of where to bury the deceased Boston Marathon bomber, and finally we'll discuss this solar-powered plane that's making its way across the United States. How on earth does somebody die doing a ponytail stunt? Was someone holding up a car, then somebody cut his ponytail and he lost his strength and it collapsed on him? Did he get caught up in a combine? What happened? Slendernath Roy died heroically while trying to cross the Tista River in West Bengal, hanging from his ponytail on a zip line. So partway through this stunt, he apparently had a massive heart attack and died. So I guess those weren't extensions. 45 minutes later, they took him down. 45 minutes. So I guess they left him up there as a message to all the other dudes out there with ponytails. This is probably not the best way for you to get attention. Just let your ponytail work its magic. I know. Powerful. Don't judge me, I'm going to an 80s party later today. He was a hero to dudes with ponytails everywhere. Now he's gone. Let's see Dwayne Johnson do that. What if he did do it? What if he grew his hair out and did it? Yeah, I'd have to respect him at that point. Even his acting. I'd go right out and watch The Scorpion King. Now Steven Seagal, there's a man who could do it if he lost some weight. Steven Seagal's ponytail has its own Facebook page. A lot of you probably don't associate ponytails with the military, but back in the 1700s in Europe, it was mandatory for you in the military. You had to have a ponytail, or a queue as they called it in France. Then during the Napoleonic Wars, they switched over to wearing short hair, probably because of all the lice outbreaks during the 1700s. I don't have lice. How come lice only show up here and then crabs only show up down there? Are crabs just perverted lice? So that's today's safety tip. If you see a man with a ponytail, do not pull it. You could give him a massive heart attack. That's my one weakness. So when I march into battle, I put my hair up in a tight little bun. Oh, good stuff. You gotta feel for Ruslan Sarny. He's the uncle of the Boston Marathon bombers. And I think we all enjoyed hearing him disown his relatives as a bunch of crazy whack jobs. Good for you, Ruslan. But now this guy is stuck trying to figure out how to dispose of the body of his nephew. None of the cemeteries around the Boston area are willing to take it on. They're worried about protesters. That's right, those protesters showing up at the funeral home where they're currently keeping the body. The funeral director there, Peter Stefan, said he took an oath to take whatever body they bring him. So there you go, you got a dead body, you're trying to figure out how to get rid of it, just take it to Peter Stefan. Maybe we should freeze him in carbonite and send him off to Java. Problem solved. All too easy. You should probably just accidentally cremate him. Oops, look what I did here. Anyway, here he is in a coffee can. Maybe we should take a hint from George Carlin and blow him up. Stick a bunch of M80s up his keister, wait till the 4th of July and light it. They should just bury him in the Stephen King Pet Cemetery. Oh no, he's gonna come back more evil. Hey, maybe he'd switch around. Maybe he'd come back as a zombie for the forces of good. Spend the rest of his days trying to atone for his crime. Don't want him buried in my cemetery. There goes the cemetery. No, I don't want to be buried here. So let's talk about Solar Impulse. This is some cool geek stuff. It's a solar-powered plane making its way across the United States. Started off in San Jose, California. Landed in Phoenix, Arizona yesterday. Took only 18 hours to do it. You can drive from San Jose to Phoenix in less than 11 hours in a hybrid electric vehicle. I kind of sort of hope they didn't use stimulus dollars for this project. This is obviously a desperate attempt by a nerd to get attention. Hey, why don't you do what the cool nerds are doing and rappel across famous rivers using your ponytail? You wanna impress me? Make a solar-powered cell phone that I never have to recharge. Physically, this plane has the width of approximately a 747, but it weighs less than your average car. So if these planes actually did come into fashion for travel, we all might have to lose a little bit of weight. The important thing is that there's a human being flying inside of it. Can't have an unmanned solar-powered plane flying around, then we'd have all you conspiracy buffs running around peeing your pants. That's it for today's episode. Please remember to subscribe to the Indiginerd Project. Have a good one.